Okay, so let's see. We're going to see what is being said. Word around street. Oh shit, this camera is like really low. That should work. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still preparing myself. I'm like all over the place. Oh, goodness. How's everyone doing? I wonder who that is. All right. Let me make sure I got all my stuff together. Hello, hello. I'm still getting a little prepared. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. It says, them price is way too high. You need to cut it. Maybe somebody might be charging more than, I don't know. No lights in this palette. And then I gotta go grab something and then we're gonna get started. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm sorry, I'm just prepping right now. Um, got started a little sooner than I was supposed. Well, I was supposed to start earlier, but I got caught up in meditation. Hey, how's it going? Thank you. Hey, Cody. Hey, Matt. Hey, John. Batman. Oh, Frosted. Absolutely, Frost, if you want to. Absolutely. Thank you. So we're going to be this is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini. So you could have Gemini, um, sun, moon, rising, north node, um, any of those. I mean, really, you can have Gemini in anywhere in your chart and it still kind of resonate with the reading. But most importantly, we want to only take what resonates and leave the rest. Um, so, yes, very important. Okay. Oh, forgot one other thing. I'm glad y'all are here with me so we can go over some things, see what's being said. Evidently, some things are being said. right? Mm, not this she. All right. Man, this full moon is something. This new moon is something. Very charged. I think that might even be part of the gossip. I'm getting something like something about moon cycles and I don't know, and what you're doing with them. Grand Rising. You have to press on my name and click add as okay. I'm doing it right now. Thank you, Frosted. Um, don't let me forget, I will do um a free personal reading for you. There we go. Yeah, just remind me, or I'll get with you after this and make sure you email me. It's in my description and I want to give you a reading. Thank you. I'm so excited. My first mod. Let me find out. You want a reading? Me too, Derek. Me too. Let's get started. It is May season. Okay. Feel like I need to tune it down a little bit because I don't know. I woke up putting a new big guy. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Damn, I keep hitting the table. Okay, let's get started. Let me turn this down just a little bit. I will share that in a bit. Okay, for my Gemini collective. So I did receive some channeled messages. I did a meditation right before this. I did two actually. Um let's see something. The number 3333 was very significant. The number 444, the number 888, the number 28 and number 27, very, very significant. And it's the well, it's we're in 2026, so 26, 27, 28. So it could be something with the years. But today, I believe, is also supposed to be a portal. Let's see. Get a sign of Gemini. What are you activating? Let's get nosy, right? What is Gemini activating at this time? something about a King of Wands, a fire sign, a King of Cups. The I'm getting the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. All the knights. Hey, how's it going? Okay, let's see. You got it. Oh, this came up. Whose reading did this come up in? Maybe Capricorn? So we have the Shambhala initiations. This speaks of, okay, this speaks of you receiving your dharma, so your good karma. There is an energy about this of pretty much surrendering. There's a need to pretty much uh, relieve yourself, and hand everything over to God, because there is a God and I do believe in him very much so. I just wanted to say that. And there is something about you needing to retreat to recharge. So I'm getting that you, as well as Capricorn, um, with the Shambhala initiations, this is you pretty much ascending. You ascending and you receiving some sort of good karma. Um, I'm getting some like TLC, self-care, needing to rest vibes from this. But we will read the meaning of it too. Let's get another card. Let's see what else is being activated. Like a Gemini collective. Wow. We have Memories of Atlantis. This talks about spiritual acceleration, so spiritual growth, ascension, like I just said, um, making progress moving forward, and technology. So possibly something like, for instance, what I'm doing right now. But this speaks of, and there's like a, here's the ankh, and this almost kind of looks like a keyhole. I don't know, but as you can see, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. So there's something that you are beginning to have a firmer grip on when it comes to knowing who you are, remembering things from your past. Wow, this is so positive, Gemini. The bottom of the deck, we have Stellar Gateway activation. Portal, that's what I said. There's some sort of portal today that's been activated. Stellar Gateway. This is infinite potential. Okay. So ultimately what I'm getting here is a timeline jump. Okay. Someone who has spent a lot of time retreating and resting and working on themselves and their spiritual growth and knowledge as well. And I feel like you're being initiated with with the Shambhala initiation, not because you're being asked to have patience, but because you trusted the process. You trusted your intuition for sure. And this is what kind of propelled you forward. This memories of Atlantis. And just like I said, you could be receiving memories of your past life, the gifts that you utilized then, and now you may be correlating them to the ones you have now. So I would say major progress. And I feel like this portal, like I said before I even pulled this, I felt like there was a portal that was open. And this speaks of infinite potential. So you're making progress. You're obviously being recognized for this progress, not only by yourself, but maybe within your immediate surroundings. Yeah. All this is happening, I want to say, because you surrendered and you trusted in the process of you and your spirit team. So now this is your dharma, your timeline jump. This is your infinite potential. This is called a manifestation vortex. That's pretty neat, huh? Considering the fact that manifestation right now is a heavy topic. There's a need to be um, very vigilant with your protection at this time. Um, due to what it is that you are going through right now. And the one after the bottom of the deck is solar light upgrade. That's your solar plexus. That is where you create. Um, this is your willpower, your inner fire. Um, you're having an upgrade within your solar plexus chakra. That is beautiful. Damn. Let me see what else they got here. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. Hmm, imagine that. So, solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. All this is happening because of your good karma and your your faith and your trust in a higher power, yes, God, and others. Um, stellar gateway, yeah, this portal has been open for you, this timeline jump, because what was before no longer serves you. You have outgrown. So you're being upgraded. And then that next card was angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. I was in meditation the other day, and it was a pretty incredible um, awareness, I guess you would say that enlightenment, awareness. Um, my dad has passed away. He passed away in 2016, and today's the 16th of 2026. Three, three, three. Okay. And I came to the realization of I was thinking about my dad and just a memory I have of him and let me think. I forgot what it was exactly about, honestly, because I got so much I want to talk about. Um, but it was an instance where I recognized his own personal gifts within his behavior and how he was maneuvering. It was, and it made me understand where I received that part of my gift because my dad had it, and it was really interesting. Um, Another thing is that oh, um, when we start to hit on something, the truth, okay, um, mediums, psychic intuitives can begin to belch. Um, they can their nose can start itching. I did a whole reading on the signs and all the things, but like you can get the runny nose, your nose can start itching, um, different things can start happening. Throat chakra, like you're constantly having to clear your throat, which I that happens to me a lot. But one thing for my dad is that I noticed, and it was the most random thought, that he always, especially when he was either I was in trouble or um he was having a serious conversation with me, um he would always belch, like I can literally see him right now just like bent over like this, just trying to get, the air up, um and then it would go away. And so I don't know how I forgot about that and didn't put two and two, especially whenever I did, you know, the whole reading about um, signs that psychic intuitives and mediums share, or have in common whenever they're channeling the other side. So just that was just something I had experienced, and that was really neat. Um, yeah. So Gemini, you have a beautiful activation here. It looks like um, yeah, it looks like you're vibing pretty high right now. There's a lot of divine healing that's going on. Something about the crown chakra. You may you may want, excuse me, you may want to possibly cover your head at night. If you don't already do, if that made sense. If you don't already do, cover your head. Yeah, you would probably want to do that. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, let's see. What else do I want to get for Jimmy Jim Jims before I get into all the Squeeze. Let's get some divine doors for you. We'll do it the proper way. Thank you guys for being here tonight, this morning, this grand rising. All right, let's see. What is Gemini need to make it started? One more. Okay, we have patience. Everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. My throat chakra. I'm going to repeat it. Patience. Everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. So just like the um the Shambhala initiations, which is you receiving your good karma, your dharma, um, by pretty much tending to your needs. There was a need to trust in the process in order to, I guess, receive your good karma. And I feel like it has something to do with this patience card. Everything soon will come to light. Wow. Then we have the Three of Cups. Celebration is near. A toast to friendship. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Three of Cups. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. Three cups in happiness. Three cheers are done. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. Three cups in happiness. Three cheers are done. Celebration is near. You may be, Gemini, you may be receiving some sort of invite to some sort of gathering, some sort of, I mean, it could be, I mean, it can range literally anywhere from a wedding to a birthday to anything. And it just so happens that I've recently been invited to a quinceañera. And a quinceañera is when a young lady turns 16 in Mexico. That's what they celebrate. They celebrate uh, becoming a lady, I guess you would say. But there's recognition there. Okay. And they go all out. I'm sure you guys have heard of it and stuff. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. Silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind in meditation's grace. That's another significant uh, thing that keeps popping up. The word grace. GRACE. I challenge you to unpack your mind. In meditation's grace, the soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. I'm I'm getting something about the Fool card, possibly either an Aries or okay. Let's see what else so we have patience and the Three of Cups. So having patience, everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. But I'm also getting you also see things clearly. But what a weird combination with the Three of Cups. You know, the Three of Cups represents its celebration, uh, like of three or more people. Um, it could also represent third parties. Um, or it can represent some sort of group or dynamic of some sort. But this is somebody who, this group, Three Cups and Happiness, three cheers are done. I'm getting that this kind of group that is that may be talking about you or is watching you very closely. With the Three Cups and Happiness, three cheers are done. This is giving me the vibe of people who will steal from you and turn around and help you look for it. You know what I mean? So you're considering that's who you're dealing with. You are being asked to have patience, okay? Because with angelic frequencies, um, you clearly have a potent connection to the other side. You're highly protected, and you your angels are with you. You have a very close connection with your spirit team. Whether you communicate with them or not, there's some sort of strong connection there. Okay. Let's see. What oh, there is another. And I get high with my baby. I be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby now. That, that sounds toxic. Oh my god, I got a new tarot deck. I'm so excited. Okay. I'm sorry guys. Give me one second. I have these decks everywhere. Okay. White turkey. This literally just fell in my lap. The power to heal the earth is within you. Hmm, pretty interesting. Power to heal the earth is within you. Tell me this, Gemini. If leave. No, 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 puppies. If somebody told you this exact this exact sentence. The power, you hold the power to heal the earth, or the power to heal the earth is within you, Gemini, or whoever's on the other side of the screen. What would you think? Would you doubt yourself? How could just little old you have so much power, you know? Hmm. The bottom of the stick. Magpie. Reevaluate your priorities. It's time to let go of what you no longer need. Robin, new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. Beautiful. Okay. So, let's get a dark moon oracle card. And I'm just doing a couple other decks, excuse me, before I hit the tarot. So let me get those. Okay. One. Some of you could somebody could live close to the water, like possibly like the coast and a city. What song is it? All right, let's see what's going on with the Gemini collective. Hmm. We have balance, ambition, number 22. Okay, let's see what this says. It says this card represents the energy of the dark moon in Capricorn ahead of the new moon in Capricorn. While Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, represents strength and ambition, remember that time and patience are equally important in the pursuit of your goals. There we go. Patience. Um, Although it's important to go after what you want in life, this card is here to remind you that it should never be at the expense of other people. Sometimes you have to ask yourself what's going to make other people happy, just as much as what's going to make you happy. Whenever you set an intention or send a wish out into the universe, it's important to preface it by saying something along the lines of, this or something better now manifests for me under grace. There's grace again. The word, the either the word grace or the name grace. That's 3 times. Well, right before I got on, I read it doing my notes, but so that's 3 times I got the word grace. And 333 is very significant. And we have the Three of Cups. Okay, whenever you set an intention or send a wish out into the universe, it's important to preface it by saying something along the lines of this or something better now manifests for me under grace in perfect ways. Because sometimes the universe has a better plan for us than we do. And our human desires take over where they shouldn't. We can end up acting ruthlessly even if we are normally compassionate people. Along the same lines, ambition is not a dirty word, but sometimes people use dirty tactics. Don't let that person be you. This card can also come up if you are being too controlling. Maybe you're so fixated on what you want that you refuse to budge even an inch. You're being told to relax and transformation can follow. So, other meanings to this card that you may resonate with is acknowledge where you can improve. If you're depressed, seek help. Be kinder. Judge, not lest ye be judged. Even dark nights of the soul pass, so stay hopeful. Interesting. I'm picking up on like a Gemini and Libra cusper for some reason. Okay, let's get one more. What does Gemini and Libra do this one? We got two. I'm going to take this one, number 27. At the beginning of the reading, I said 27 has been showing up. It has significance. This is Matangi. This represents expression. Matangi comes from the Hindu pantheon and is the lesser known dark tantric form of the goddess of language and music, Saraswati. Her Veena represents the harmonious connection to music and the flow of expression and creativity through sound. A sword at her feet symbolizes the clarity and precision needed in communication to cut through confusion and negativity. Matangi's energy aligns with Gemini. Oh, check that out. And this card appears as a reminder that your thoughts shape your reality and your words create your life. I was just speaking to a dear friend prior to getting on here, and we were talking about the power of word, and uh, I expressed how the just the word abracadabra and the meaning behind it is like my words come true. My words are power. Um, you can speak things into existence, and people can do the same for you. Um, are you caught in a negative thought pattern and finding it hard to get out? Or perhaps you've been speaking negatively about yourself or others. Matangi cautions you that the energy you put out in words and thoughts is magnetic and so comes back to you. If you expect the worst, you will likely attract it. So refocus, whether you're aware of it or not. Your current mindset might be steering you away from what you truly want. Think, think and talk about what you do want and not about what you fear or don't want. This is the golden rule of the law of attraction. Matangi also urges you to listen, both to others and to your heart. Communication is key, and if there's been a misunderstanding, it's time to clear the air. This is so in alignment with what I had in mind. Remember, what you think, you will become. So think good things. Additional meanings for this card, Matangi. Tell yourself you can't afford negative thoughts. Turn the situation around with your words and mindset. Think before you reply. Use your thoughts and words wisely. What you think, you will eventually become. So I'm getting here very much manifestation energy. And another thing that we talked about too was um, owning one's responsibility in a situation, as well as they should own theirs, if that makes any sense. All right, let's see. That's enough of those. We're going to keep the balance and intuition, the tangent. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Reconnection. Seek calm. Lilith. Ego. Ease. Stephanie. Stubbornness. Okay. Let's see. This is my new tarot deck, and I figured because everything's always so like intense and juicy and stuff like that. So this is my new tarot deck. They're so cute. See the sun? This dude looks so high. Oh my goodness. The Queen of Wands. Our cat doesn't look too happy. All right. Let's get some of these cards. No, let's reveal the truth. Gemini, what's going on? What's being said? It ain't safe for the black or the white girls. How in alignment with this reading? Fuck with me and get some money. G-Eazy doing his thing, huh? Give me 1 second, please. Hurry up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Two times I'm sorry, guys. This deck is huge. Cardi B. You know what? That brings up a good point. I want to share something with you guys real quick before I hit on this. There has been a lot of talk about, like, uh, um, you know, who's who's this divine femme, or who is this? Sometimes can be shown up as the Queen of Swords. Um, what is her deal? What's going on? Especially for people who are just coming across her. Um, the cards to me have shown that what's being said is completely uh yes, wrong, but I also think it's, in my opinion, very, very inappropriate, especially whenever it comes to the way someone makes their money, um or aka if they have money. So let's go ahead and clear the air with that. I did get that card. We need to start letting go of what no longer serves us, right? Right, Maud? I think you heard that. Let's see. What deck was that? Right here. Yeah. The magpie. Reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. That was at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Oh my gosh. Nope, nope, nope. Please stop. Please stop before it changes. It's 522 right now, so number 22 is very significant. Just like we got right here. Yeah, it's for Gemini. How do I pin it, Frosted? I have it in my descriptions. Let me know how I can do that, and I'll do that. You're welcome, Sapphire. Okay, so just to go ahead and squash the rumors about, I mean, not like it really matters what anybody thinks, but uh, just so everyone's clear and you've heard it from me, I hope this will bring you clarity. Um, right here. Remember I said something about the year of 2016 and I stopped for a second? I was talking about my dad. You could do your own research. This is his name. I named my daughter after him. He died on April 9th, 2016, at the age of 49. My dad was a very successful man in many different endeavors. No, I don't work at the strip club. I don't sell myself for what I have. Right here. So, a lot of y'all have heard about family issues being a big, especially with inheritance and stuff. This has been a huge topic. It's been nonstop revolving. Um, and we know mom or figures. Um, mhm, mhm, mhm. Let's just talk about this real quick and then I'll go back over that. So, my father, Ross Anthony Grand, uh, age 49, died Saturday. My dad passed away in an airplane accident. And I know I'm going a little off topic, but I would like to hit the rumors real quick. He died in an airplane accident doing something he loved the most. He got his pilot's license whenever he was in college, um, as an elective at that time, and that college they offered that. Um, it says died Saturday the only way that seemed fitting by doing exactly what he loved most, flying. At times like these, a repeated sentiment is, I just have no words. Well, that is not the case when it comes to our beloved Ross Gran. The words, stories, and beautiful sentiments that have been used to describe this amazing man are loving, generous, talented diver, avid hunter, playful, charismatic, fisherman, reliable friend, selfless, beaming, life of the party, single barrel, natural pilot, captain, politically incorrect, loving brother, great nephew, he was known as the Crocodile Gran, daring, crawfish sucking, adoring father, creative chef, awesome boss, world traveler, perfect son, one of a kind, adventurous, gun loving, animal loving, rule hater, nature loving, swamp stomping, Remingway esque, outdoorsman, loving uncle, and the best fiance, lover, soulmate, and best friend anyone could ever have. Survived by his fiance, which she did not have a ring. Okay. I'm the only child. I think I would have known about that. So, um, yeah, Miss Gina Landry, if you're here, that's for you. Um, JW Grand, father and wife. I'm not going to name all these names in my family, but here we have mother, we have mother, and right after mother, it's daughter, which is me. My name is Rochelle Grand. This is my daughter. This is bullshit that I have to actually do this to get people to just fucking heal. Riley granddaughter. So one daughter. Okay. Um from a child who has grown up in a wonky situation where things were not healthy when my mother and father were still together. However, I'm not going into my whole life story. I'll do that another time. What I'm saying is that, you know, when, I don't know about you guys, but especially you parents, um, I wish the best for all of us. And, you know, I would automatically assume that everyone is trying to do their best, to their ability to leave some sort of legacy for their children, to to grow upon, to leave, for their children and their children, just like I'm doing for my two girls by myself. Okay, that's another thing. Um, my dad was very, very much adventurous. Okay, he was most definitely one of a kind, and he was my best friend. And my dad, yes, my dad had left me pretty much his legacy. He had worked his whole life, well, up until he passed, his whole life for his children, his child. Is that really that far-fetched to believe? Because if it is, I have the paperwork here to prove it, you know? And I'm really shouting out, I don't mean to point, I'm really shouting out to the ones who are just so persistent, and you know who you are, sir. Okay, ma'am. I have made this very clear that my email is in my description. Um, as much as you have been watching me, you should know this by now. Um, the both of you, you and Mr. Fire Sign. So that's another topic we're gonna hit too. We need to go ahead and let go of the past because we're shedding that no longer serves this present time. Are you serious, Sapphire? Thank you, Oasis. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at somebody else's. I was just scrolling, and somebody else was on live, and they were talking about just people coming and looking at their their videos or their lives and saying hurtful things and stuff like that. It doesn't bother me. Um, like actually, it's the first time I've ever had a moderator, so I am so grateful. Um, but it can be off-putting, especially when especially when people are quick, certain individuals are quick to assume, because the way it's been worded exactly is that, okay, somebody's reading tarot. I'm not going to use any names, okay? I don't want to put it out there. Somebody's reading tarot and they say, okay, this is giving me um okay, this says sing performance. This is giving me that she does some sort of, you know, explicit uh content. She's got to be a catfish, of course. um she's receiving praises, not many, and that's okay. The message is only meant to find the people it's meant to find. But nowhere on here does it say that she's selling herself. Nowhere on here does it say that she even what's the word? I was going off topic, so that's why I forgot. I'm supposed to stay on topic. Um so yeah, the people are gonna say what they want to say. What's that song? Well, and I never gave way. I don't know. What you say? They'll come back to me. Let's see. What is the Gemini collective? What's the hard truth? What truth are we revealing today? I don't want this deck. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just a little bit unorganized. Where is that other deck? I know I had it. Oh, I think it's right here. Bingo. People that are talking or making these rumors up, what are their true emotions? How are they truly feeling about what they're saying? Do they genuinely believe these things? And there's more to this video, so it might be a long reading. Um, let's see. Show me their feelings. Okay, so their true emotions are that they truly believe that you have some legal matters. Go, don't fly over here. I'm getting somebody who says the DOJ a lot. I just want to say, well, hold on, let's get some more. Okay, tell me more. What are their true emotions? Well, they feel like running away, possibly after this message, or that I am running from legal matters. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And I just felt a stab, like a, yeah, they truly believe that you are running from the system. They could have spun some sort of narrative, as in um, you being a part of some scandal of trafficking, um, uh, running some sort of kingpin. Um, can somebody put in the descriptions what's a kingpin mean, please? Um, yeah, this is somebody who truly feels that you're running away from the law. Why does this person truly feel this way? Why does this person truly feel that I'm running away from the law? It says ignoring. I asked, why does this person feel that I'm truly running away from the law? Because they genuinely feel that I am ignoring some sort of situation. Some, I've heard cult, I've heard um, family situation. But this person actually has a sweet spot for you. I did feel that energy for a while now. But my concern is, what is this person's intentions? We're going to use the Happy Tarot deck because I don't want it to get too up, tarot can tarot can usually be kind of depressing sometimes, if we don't like what it's telling us. I need to clean that camera. So I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Oh, and I don't know if this um gossip is for me, but if anybody thinks that I'm pregnant, I'm 2 months. I'm just kidding. I'm not pregnant. Rumors, rumors, rumors. It's like playing telephone. All right, let's see what else we can have. What is this person's true intentions when it comes to running rumors about, creating rumors about me running from some sort of legal matter? And the reason why they feel that way is ignoring, whether it be ignoring them or the legal matter at hand. But since we have legal matter and running, then we have ignoring romantic love affair. Secret lover? Gemini, you could have a secret lover here that you've never met before in your life. There's never been any introduction there, which there could have been if individuals would be willing to just, if you're curious, that's one thing. Fine, be open and come forward and just, you know send an email and ask, hey, what, this is showing up, this is kind of, instead of, putting your stuff into it and diluting it and making it something that it's not, you know it this is not affecting you. So yeah, I want to know what your intentions are. We have the 10 of Wands. Hmm. And look, sir, gentlemen, I have no ill will towards you. I don't. I enjoy working alongside all of you guys. Even the ones that don't like me. None of us are the same, okay? Or don't favor me or whatever. Um, it's okay. That is okay, especially for me. It's obviously not for you. We have the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. I had to stop listening to the readings because I was guided to once again. We have the Lovers in reverse. Creating a lot of burdens. for Gemini. So far we have his intent. Their intentions are the Lovers in reverse and the Ten of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more. Why? Why do this? Nine of Cups. To get a rise out of something. We have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is about some sort, this is about some sort of inheritance. So what you are doing is you are I mean, I can read your energy clear as day. And I keep asking over and over your intentions. And I keep wanting to just give the benefit of the doubt. And I have for quite some time now. So I don't see how one can get upset at another whenever they are trying to just set clear boundaries for themselves. Once again, this is not me reaching out to say, I hate you and we can never have a friendship and, you know, F you. No, that's not how I work. That's not how I work. I mean, I honestly don't want to take on the energy of this. It's so much easier to forgive and let go, which is what Gemini is being guided to do, to let go of things that no longer serve them. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have, I just shuffled it, emotional roller coaster. This talks about highs feel electric, low lows drop suddenly. This connection is intense but unstable. One last card. Subconsciously, what is their true intentions? They're making these things up. For creating negative lies about a family situation. Says you deserve better. You don't have to settle for crumbs. Your heart knows your value. Step toward what truly matches you. I asked, I'm sure you just heard me. I asked, um, why is this person doing this? And it's saying, because Jim, you deserve better. I asked why they were doing this subconsciously. At the bottom of the deck, we have text me back. This person does not have my phone number. I have never heard this person's voice over a phone. Same with the fire sign, and we'll get there. You're waiting for a reply. The silence feels intentional. The lack of response becomes its own message. Overreaction mode. Someone is blowing it out of proportion. Emotions are louder than truth. Drama heats up fast. All right. Well, we addressed that energy. And you know what? Just say, maybe I should just leave this alone because I'm getting pretty pissed off. Give me 1 second. Sure, you can understand that a last testament is pretty extensive and has a lot of paperwork. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. There's just some information on here. I don't want to share the public, like private information. Right here. I'm sure y'all remember what my dad's name was. I showed you at the beginning. Ross Grant. Okay. A succession is something that you create after someone passes away and they have a last testament. Okay. Succession of Ross Gran, Rochelle Gran, administratrix. Oh shit. Damn it. It doesn't matter because I don't live there anymore. So also, elect, you were pretty on point with talking about a death certificate. Yeah, this is the original. Why would I have my dad's death certificate if I didn't have to pick up where he left off, sir? Um, since this is the last thing I'm going to show you. Because I can hear my dad in my head saying, quit doing that shit. I need a sticky note. As you can tell, this paperwork is from a bank. Once again, and I know some people are going to take this shit wrong. I don't care. Do what you want. It's not my problem after this. It says right here, account owners. I don't know if you can really see it. Yeah, owner's name and address. Succession Ross Grand, Rochelle Grand, checks. Sorry, I just don't want everybody knowing. I mean, fuck. It's private information. What box is checked off right there? Trust, right? Damn it. This is the area where you write down who it goes to. And I'm covering the one slot that I just showed that had my name and showing you where the rest of his hard earnings went to. If you're so desperate for more, I highly recommend you just emailing me, which would have been the most appropriate way to handle said situation in the first place. But we can't go back and change that. So I'm not gonna sit here and be all no, sorry to forgive you. I forgive you. All you're trying to do is bring justice to those who need it, and I respect that. I would like to make one last point is that some of the characters that you pick up on your readings, which to me seems, I mean, they're all about investigations. It's a lot of investigations. Every now and then a love reading. What you believe to be someone else was actually my daughter that you were speaking about. And that's why I felt it to be necessary to be the bearer of the truth. So, Grand Rising. I open up the deck. That's a goofy looking sun. You saw that fly? That's one of those cow flies. Page cups. What did I say at the beginning of the reading? Bottom of the deck. Okay. What else, Gemini? What else? I had it all in order. Or at least I thought I did. Let's go with let's hone in on this divine masculine. What's going on with this divine masculine? Why is Gemini showing up in all his readings? Could it be a relationship? Were y'all high school sweethearts? Were you ever married? Have you heard this person's voice on the phone? Mr. Aries. You know, that's one thing I have struggled so hard to understand is how one can create this. So I'm not talking to the DOJ anymore. This is different energy. Um, thank you for your services. So this fire sign, let's see, what are their true emotions before I get into shedding and releasing things that no longer need to be there. What is the King of Wands' truest and rawest feelings towards? We're going into a little bit of a love reading, if it's love. If it's love, if it's love, if it's love. This just popped out. I'll take it. So we have a queen bee here. It says secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. It looks like this person, this person who's focused on their career and working on their confidence was backstabbed. I'm getting the Seven of Swords. That's been coming out a lot lately. Pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. Yeah, this queen bee was backstabbed. You've spoke it so much, you damn near believe it. Crazy ex, obsessed. Guys, we have a stalker. We have a stalker on our hands. Gemini, please be careful. It looks like somebody may be peeping through your windows at night. And they just won't let go. Then we have thug. So we have psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go, thug. It says spiritual. This person may find themselves in some sort of chaos or will. No, not will. I'm not willing anything on anybody. Right here on this card, it says chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. How did you phrase it? Everything had to blow up before it comes together, right? Spiritual awakening. To the fact that you let yourself get in the way. So what I'm getting here is that you treated Gemini very arrogantly. With you couldn't let go of the pride and ego. That's why it's with the spiritual and ego death. And thug, I'm just getting more of the notion that spiritually you're being nudged to not to let go, to let this ego die, so that you can rise like the phoenix that you can be, or that you are, that all of you are. I see that you're showing up here ashamed, feeling guilty, embarrassed, and in the wrong. Since we're getting into this, I kind of hitting on kind of like a similar situation, but not in the same sense. Um, but for this, hold on, before I get into that. I do want to say that you made some remarks about how Gemini is aloof. You- There's comments being made that, you know, Gemini's probably waiting for you, stalking you. The Queen of Swords is the plague. Um, they that their obsession is just out of control. Then you make a statement about yourself, feeling discombobulated emotionally, thus you wait and watch. No, that didn't ring a bell. Maybe this person, Gemini, maybe this person can view you as somebody who's going to just come in and save the day, like Captain Save-A-Ho. Maybe it's entertaining. Entertaining. Yeah, Gemini, this person thinks you're knee deep in the muck and chaos over them. The King of Wands. Who is the King of Wands, really? Somebody who's showing up as selfish, stubborn. They must have a conscience in there if we have ashamed. Also, something about you wanting to make Gemini, or maybe you. Oh, wait. Where did I put them? Give me 1 second. That's better. That's more fitting, right? Um, yeah. You don't need to see my eyes because I don't use them to see you. Gemini, this person thinks you require um some sort of validation. They truly believe that they believe that you may have enough vigor inside of you to save this highly, highly potent relationship. If it's that potent, I would say fucking right, you know? I would have to agree with you on that one. Let me fix something. Don't worry. I'm not trying to kiss you or anything. I'm just trying to fix the camera. Mhm. Okay. I just want to show up correctly for my significant other that I've never met. Okay, so this person, Gemini, this person feels that whatever situation that's going on between you guys, um, will continue until someone stops it, actually breaks it. So that's what I'm here today to do. Stand apart. This person, this King of Wands, also feels as if you are um, actively holding back from them because you want to plan some sort of or maneuver the pieces correctly so that this person is going to end up chasing you. Okay. This is how this person feels about you, Gemini. If you, they feel as if you need to trigger this King of Wands, this individual, into chasing you, then that just does not align with integrity. I would have to agree. I would have to agree. But once again, no mouth feelings. All is forgiven. Everything's good. My email is in the description below. If you would ever like to come forth and introduce yourself or say hi. I'm aware of who you are, what your name is. I'm sure you know mine. Um, Gemini, this person is calling you a Slytherin. What did you do? What did you do? Evidently, they say you are very manipulative because you're not aligned with integrity. And so, because you are a Slytherin and manipulative, by trying to want to turn the tables around so that he's chasing you around, that rhymed. Um, that that this person should probably stay away from you with this type of behavior. This King of Wands wants to know where your integrity is, Gemini. I feel like Gemini feels like she should have spoke upon this way earlier, but not due to naivety, more of concern and wanting understanding and clarity. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this person thinks you're a manipulator, all right. A game player, okay? And This person wants to know where this manipulative behavior will lead you because they want you to understand. They want you to know something about yourself. They want you to know that you're realizing you're stuck and ultimately you would be stabbing a massive sword in their desperate heart.